Hello, my name is Bryan K and I'm a musician.
What instrument or instruments do you play?
I play classical guitar.
How did you start playing this instrument?
I was very sick when I was about 13. I had a Hodgkin's lymphoma, and there was a music therapist that walked around the hospital, went from room to room, and I happened to have a guitar, already have had a guitar that I didn't use, and he showed me some pointers, and I was able to teach myself from there thanks to him. So I credit a lot of that to him and the spare time I had to practice, and it's turned into something that I love to do.
When and why did you start playing?
Because I used to listen to the Beatles a lot, and I thought it would be very cool to learn how to play them. I don't know why I thought it would be cool, but it did, and it was cool to do so. And it's very satisfying, type of satisfaction that I can't get anywhere else.
Do you admire a musical figure?
Yeah, well, I just mentioned the Beatles, great influence. Kimya Dawson, who is the singer from the Juno songs, if any of you don't know. Elliott Smith, a big inspiration, wonderful. Ingrid Michaelson, a lot of Motown, a lot of jazz, a little bit of everything. Not to sound cliche, but yes.
Is your family musical?
Not particularly. They like listening to the radio, but no one's ever learned how to play guitar in my family. So, yeah.
What are your fondest musical memories and why?
Play. When I was in the hospital, I would learn how to play songs and then play them for the nurses, and they would take a break and I would play a song for them, and they seemed to enjoy it, and that made my stay more memorable. It seemed to help them out, and those were very good memories, just playing those early songs for them, like Beatles songs, and just playing songs for people. Sometimes I would play a show, and a song would sound particularly good. As any musician, sometimes you play better than others. And those times when it just sounded really spot on, I remember all of them, because it doesn't happen very often. And those are my best musical memories.
Why do you continue playing guitar?
I don't know, because I can't stop. And I can't offer a reason as to why I continue to play, other than the fact that when I don't play it for a long period of time, I get very depressed. I think it's a similar satisfaction that one gets when they listen to a song that they like. It's the same kind of feeling I get when I play, but to a heightened extent. And it just feels good to play it. It feels good on my fingers. When I'm not playing, I can feel the strings on my fingers as a desire to play. And it's just very enjoyable, and that's why I started learning how to play classical, because it was more challenging and brought me to a higher level at the instrument, and just keeps getting funner and funner all the time. It's very frustrating too, but that means that you're doing something right.
Do you do any performances? If yes, where do you perform?
Not as much as I used to, but sometimes I perform at coffee places and my room, staircases in CSI. I like to perform in 1P over here because the acoustics are very nice, but my dream is to one day play in the Staten Island Ferry Terminal, because the reason I started playing classical was because there was a classical guitarist playing there, and he had played a classical guitar version of the Beatles song Yesterday, and I knew then and there that I wanted to play classical guitar and become a better guitar player. And what was the question?
Do you do any performance? If yes, where do you perform?
Well, I would love to play there, and hope to one day I do. But for now, I play wherever I can. I'll play at work a little bit, and for whoever will listen. Sometimes the best listener is yourself. So anyway.
Do you have a favorite performance?
Of my own?
Yes.
Yes. One time there was I had a senior recital here at CSI when I was a music major, and not the whole performance is my favorite, but at the end I did 2 songs by Elliott Smith, and they were just amazing, because I normally play them for myself or friends, and I got CSI's piano professor Sylvia Kahan to play a piano solo on a song with me from an Elliott Smith song, and I had my friend sing backup vocals, and it was just an amazing feeling. And she normally Miss Kahan normally plays classical music and stuff, and it was an honor to play with her ever, even once, because I probably won't ever do again. So that was one of my best performances. But sometimes the best performances are at open mics when I, as I mentioned before, just sound good, as opposed to other times when I don't.
And lastly, do you have any advice for new musicians or beginners?
Yes. It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. And that is a quote from A League of Their Own by Tom Hanks. It was a great movie. But it's very true. It's supposed to be hard. It's going to be difficult. It's just the fact that it's normal, I think, should help you push through. And I wish more people knew that. I was in a music program in 4th grade, and the guy in charge of it kicked me out because I didn't memorize the names of the notes. And I was so upset. And I wish he could have been nicer to me and just explained to me that it's not easy. And I didn't pick it up again until later on in life. But I guess that's how it was meant to be. But yes, definitely just keep going. And even after you're somewhat of a good player, it's never going to be fully easy. And if it is easy, then you're doing something wrong. So just keep going, and it's something that takes your entire life to get good at. And even the term good is subjective.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.